welcome back to another episode of Conversations with Jay. I got another special guest in the building. I'm going to allow her to introduce herself.
What's good? It's Lamonae, official Lamonae on every social media platform.
All right, Lamonae, where you from?
From Chicago, South Side, born and raised.
What part of the South Side?
Well, I actually been all over. So I was raised on like 108th in Princeton. But then we moved to the Gardens, our girl Gardens. I stayed out there to like high school. And then we moved up on 95th. So I just went all over the South Side.
Yeah. What was it like growing up in the Gardens?
Well, it really is what you make it. I know it's like the trenches for real. Like, shout out to the G. I made a lot of friends out there, still friends with some of them too. But definitely it was the trenches for real. It's really what you made it. It was kind of rough. I ain't gonna front. Yeah.
So when you was growing up, was that grocery store down the street, was that open?
Wait, which one? In the Gardens?
Yeah.
Right now, I stayed right across the street from Up Top. That's what we called it, Up Top. I stayed right across the street from it.
So it was open?
Yeah.
Because now every time I drive past there, be like, man, if you live in the Gardens and you don't got no car, then it seems like it's a whole different type of struggle out there.
Yeah, for real. Nah, yeah. Definitely, we live right across the street from Up Top. We used to go over there and get a little stuff here and there or whatever. And then that little Rosebud spot was around the corner, too. I don't know if they still open, but there was another grocery store over there, Rosebud. Yep.
What high school you went to?
I went to Corliss. Shout out to the Trojans. Hey.
Okay, I went to Harlan, so you feel me?
You was right there. Yeah, we had to run into y'all every day getting off the bus.
And you know what was crazy going to high school? Like, before I got to high school, I ain't know high schools had beef with each other.
Yeah,
and then I get to high school, and they like, man, we finna go fight Corliss. We finna go fight Carver. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Like, what the fuck they do?
It used to go up. I ain't never used to get into it with nobody, but I used to see a lot of fights, though.
I remember our girls' basketball team, I want to say this happened at Corliss. I think they was playing for, like, the city championship or something, and they got into a fight on the court. I'm like, whoo, man, Chicago public school.
Yeah. Definitely going up in the city all the time.
Growing up, what was something that you wanted to be growing up?
I always wanted to rap. I always wanted to do music. So my grandma, like, it's so funny, right? I used to watch the Soul Train in her house. She was like, get that off my TV. She not like me watching none of that stuff. Videos, Soul Train. But, as soon as she went back downstairs, turned it back on. Stayed watching whatever I wanted to watch at her house. She loved me, though. That's why she ain't never go crazy. She just be like, turn that off in my house. But I always used to watch, like, Soul Train. I used to love seeing the performances and stuff. Love watching BET Awards growing up. Like, man, that's going to be me one day, all the time.
So you used to grow up with the VHS tape, and then you would record your favorite
moments? Life. I used to record everything. I used to record cribs. I used to, even like, I don't know, so this going to tell my age right here. So, like, the radio. I used to record stuff on a tape, on a cassette tape with the radio. Yeah, I used to do all that.
See, now you bringing back the moments. Because I had like BT Uncutter come on, or Rap City The Basement.
Oh, yeah.
106 in Park. You feel me? You film your favorite. You filming your favorite shit. And then, like you say, the radio. This was the time where we'll put our voicemail.
Yes.
We'll use the song on the radio to put on our voicemail.
On live.
Man, the kids don't know nothing about it.
They don't know.
They just losing, man.
They don't even
we had
know.
Fun, man.
The
we
days.
Had fun. So I'm assuming in high school you used to be beating on the table and all that too?
All that. In the lunchroom, freestyling. They used to be Kick a Freestyle. Back then, my name was Nika G. That was my first rap name, Nika G. And then, so it was like, Kick a Freestyle, Nika G. Go ahead, go crazy. I'll be freestyling in the lunchroom. I used to battle people. I used to, like, if we having, like, a special event, like what they used to call them, like when we used to meet up in the auditorium and stuff.
Like I
can't even think of what it was called.
Not the pep rallies.
Little stuff like that.
It'll just be like a
Dang, I can't even think of it.
Either.
Yeah, but you know what I mean though.
Yeah,
like we used to meet up in the auditorium and stuff and have little stuff. Like one time, like we was having like a prep for the ACT. So they wanted to get everybody pumped for, like, y'all got this. They wanted to motivate everybody. So they asked me to make up a rap. So me and my homie Ryan, shout out to Ryan. Me and Ryan, we make up a song in Mr. Hook's class. Mr. Hook's like, yeah, go ahead, do y'all. If y'all need a beat, let me know. I could play some beats off the computer for y'all. He like, just go and do y'all. We made up this song called Pass the ACT. Like, it was like, pass the ACT. Downhill stove. Like, they went crazy because they didn't know we was going to do it. So it was just so lit.
Was you say Mr. Hooks? Was he one of like your favorite teachers?
Mr. Hooks, I actually never had him as a teacher, but he was one of them teachers. Like, he was just super cool and laid back. So yeah, he was always decent in my book. Mr. Hooks was just real chill. He was like a science teacher or whatever. I never had none of his classes, but I just always knew all the teachers. I was cool with the principal. I was cool with everybody. Like.
So you just a fun person then?
Yeah, just was hanging out in high school.
I know when I was in high school, I always had at least one teacher that like took a special interest in me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know what they was doing at the time. You feel me? Did you have any teachers like that?
When I think back, I don't think I was nobody's favorite. I don't think I was nobody's favorite student. Like, nah.
I know.
Nah, I wasn't nobody's favorite.
I don't know what it's like to be in high school now, but I'm pretty sure like the teachers we had is different than the teachers they have now. I'm pretty sure they probably got teachers that only been teaching for like 2-3 years, like a rookie teacher, you know what I'm saying? And I remember one time we had this teacher, she came and she taught like English or something. And she told us like, man, I just came from teaching in Japan. This lady lasted like 2 weeks, bro. They ran her out of school, man.
No way.
She was like, I just can't do this no more.
Yeah.
She walked out of class like she was teaching and she dipped. I'm damn.
Yeah, that's how it be. When you done, you done. When you're done, I done walked off jobs before. Like, it just be like, nope, I'm done. I did that to Dollar General. I walked right off on them.
How many jobs you walked off of? I had a homie. Look, I'm going to tell you about this homie I had. He would go, like, he was excellent at getting a job. The man, if he was unemployed, it was because he wanted to be.
Yeah.
Like, he'd just go on job interviews just because he ain't had shit to do on a Tuesday. Like, for real. So, for some reason, he told himself he was going to work at McDonald's. I'm like, bro, you not finna work at McDonald's, bro.
Right.
We 22, bro. You ain't finna go in there.
Right.
Like, the man say, I'm doing this shit. He went and worked at McDonald's for like 6 hours and walked up out there.
No.
And he did this shit, like I say, on like a weekly basis. He'll just go to a job interview, get the job, work, and then quit.
Just see if he like it. Just that's how my brother is. My brother keep a job. Like, that's the one thing about my brother. He do not stay nowhere he ain't happy. Like, he will, what? I don't like them no more. I'm out of here and have a job next week.
So, at what, like, you from a young age, you knew you like rap music, but
Always.
like, when did you feel like you can do it, like, for real, for real? Because at some point you got to come from out of beating on the tables and just freestyling to actually want to do it for real.
Yeah, and it's so funny because, okay, it was this guy named Roper. Like, he was popular. Like, you know how they say Mr. Popular? Like, he was really Mr. Popular. Like, he was making clothes and everything. Like, shout out to Roper Rope. He lit. He made clothes for celebrities now. Like, he up there, whatever. But I had ran into Roper, and I'm like, man, Roper, like, I rap too. You know, can I get in the studio with you and stuff? He like, yeah, I got a studio at the crib. We got my own. I'm like, what? Slid on him, and it was history after that. Like, I had met, like, other people there, like, that rap too. People that make beats. Like, his house was, like, really a house to network, like, for real. And I started out recording there, and it just was history from there.
Do you remember the name of the first song you recorded?
It was called, so you remember that Drop the World, Lil Wayne? So it was called, I think I had called it No Friends or something. Because it was like I had gotten into it with this girl I used to kick it with in high school. And so literally it was based off that experience. Like, the hook was like, I don't even care because I don't need no motherfucking friends. Like, I was going in. Like, but it was the Drop the World beat. And I went crazy. And I was playing it for everybody at school. They like, gee, that's you. I'm yup.
Did she hear it?
Huh?
Did she hear it?
I don't know, because we weren't friends at the time, so I don't even know, like, if she heard it or not, or whatever, but I was on there going crazy.
You dropped a whole diss record.
She pissed me off.
How much of your music is actually everything that you going through? Or you put some of the shit that you going through into your music?
Shit. I ain't even gonna lie, all of it. Everything come from experience. Like, everything I go through, I write about it, so, yeah. everything.
I had a homie. He rap. Well, he's still my homie. He rap, and he was dealing with 2 different women at the same time.
Ooh, player.
And he made a song about it. And he used their real names in the song.
Oh, he's toxic.
And they both heard the song. So I was under like the management role at the time. And he sent me the song. I'm like, hell yeah, bro, this shit fire. You
right.
Put this shit out. And I ain't know that those was the real names of the girls. You
ain't
feel
too
me?
much.
So he had dropped the song, and he had hit me probably like 2 hours after he dropped the song. Like, bro, they heard the song. I'm like, bro, them they real names? He like, yeah, bro. Come on,
he do
bro.
that?
I'm like, all you had to do was change the name.
He just felt like playing around. That's what he wanted to do.
Ruined his life for that moment.
They probably was up there like, girl, listen to this.
So have you ever got like any backlash from your music?
Not the music, but the videos. Like, kind of like some of my family members, like they're kind of uncomfortable with my new videos I've been putting out or whatever. But, it's like, I'm grown. I'm grown at the end of the day. I got my own everything. It's like, yeah, I understand. Like, y'all used to me being Lil Nika, but I'm grown. Like, y'all, at some point, y'all got to just move along because at the end of the day, other people get on that TV screen, other female rappers, and y'all just uplifting and praising them. So it's like, but I never really get like backlash from like fans or whatever. Like, everybody love my music. Like, I ain't even trying to stunt, but like if you look at a lot of my videos, I don't really got no dislikes on YouTube. Like, so everybody like love like what I'm pushing out or whatever. So
now I met you probably like, I don't know how long ago, you feel me? And you told me in the door that you have been making music for a long time, but this was like your first project that you ever put out.
Yeah.
You feel me? Pressure EP.
Yeah.
So what was the real reason that you never actually put your own music out? Like, you'll be featured on other people's songs and everything, but like, why never your own project?
I can't even front. So like at first I was just doing like I had did a mixtape or whatever. Like my first mixtape, I did a mixtape like a long, long time ago called I Am Lamonae. But I dropped it with somebody that they just want it, so I took it down. I ain't even gonna front. Then I did another mixtape like years later. It was called Overdue. That's out on SoundCloud or whatever. And then that was like free music. Like, cause at the time, like I wasn't knowledgeable about purchasing beats, how to go about buying beats and making it my own. So at first I was just putting out free music because I wasn't buying none of the beats.
Right.
And then after that, I had did a single. It was called Fuck It Up. I actually bought the beat, all that. And after Fuck It Up, I had dropped Bad. Then I dropped Voices. And then I was like, man, while I'm dropping all these singles, I need to actually put a project together. Like, and I really felt pressure to put pressure together because it's like, what am I doing? Like, if you were to look at my catalog, I have so many songs that people never heard of. But for some reason, the songs I did this year, I was like, no, this is pressure. These are the ones. Because I just kept going in the studio, kept recording back to back to back. Like, yeah, okay, these the 4 songs I'm going to push out. And I just really felt like it was just the time. It just felt right. Now, people be saying like it's all about timing. It felt like this was the time for me. Like, if I felt it.
So what do you do with all the old music that you recorded? Do you re-record it? Do you add to it? Or do you just say fuck it?
Well, at first I was just saying fuck it. But now I'm thinking like I could put out a mixtape called Old to Me, New to You. And everybody could just hear like where I started, where I came from. Because a lot of people be telling me like they love my old music. Like, I love your old music that you used to do. But it's like you got to understand, I'm going to keep elevating. Yeah. Like, you ain't never going to get the same me all the time because that was a different me back then. I was going through different things. Now this is a new, evolved me. So you're never going to get the same me in my music every time.
How many songs would you say you got recorded that's unreleased?
About 100.
Yeah, you need to go
about
ahead.
A good 100.
I would say, I wouldn't say you have to put all 100 out. You know what I'm saying? The ones that sound good to you and the people around you, I say definitely playing either some throwaways, just like you say, for SoundCloud or something. Yeah. But we live in an age where content. You feel me? And songs are content. So I would say, man, find at least 50 of them joints that's a go and just start dropping them randomly.
Yeah, for real.
Like I had a homie, he did something called Slaughter Saturday. He dropped a new song every Saturday. You feel me? So you can come up with something like that. You feel me? Drop a Lamonae Mondays. You feel me?
And I was thinking that because like my first single was called "Fuck It Up." I was thinking about doing "Fuck It Up Fridays."
There you go.
Like I was thinking that, I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, man, I want to do something called "Fuck It Up Fridays," but I don't know like what I want to do with it. Like I love the name, but I don't know like what I actually want to do.
Cause I know you heard of Russ, right? Russ.
Yeah, he dope.
Yeah, he did the same thing. He dropped a song every year for a full year. You know what I'm saying? And some of those songs was trash, some of them was good, but eventually it picked up steam to where his fans was appreciating that, and at the same time he didn't have to put out a project.
Yeah,
because he was just dropping consistently every week something new. You know what I'm saying? So something for you to think about.
That's how my little brother is. His name Paper Cut Jono. He the same way. Like Jono, he got so much music. Like me, like how we got all this music in our catalog. Jono, he just be dropping. And you don't even know when he about to drop. He just dropped that. You be like, dang, this go. He got like more EPs than me on Apple Music.
All right, now the Pressure EP. What was your personal favorite song on there?
Personally, dang, I love them all. But if I had to choose one, I would choose "Make Me Feel It."
Yeah,
because "Make Me Feel It" started everything. Yeah, it's what got it going.
That shit is cold.
Yeah.
And then it has had end too.
Yeah.
Make me feel it. Yeah, that shit hard.
Yeah.
That shit hard. So if I ain't know you from a can of paint, you walked up to me, you said you rap, you sing, you just dropped a new project. Like what? That would be the first song you introduced me to?
Yeah, no lie. I'll be like, yeah, check out "Make Me Feel It." You know what I'm saying? Because I actually got some printouts. I have a whole bunch of stickers with the "Make Me Feel It." I supposed to been putting them everywhere, but it's like I just been passing them out to people as I introduce myself, like that or whatever. But yeah, I definitely will recommend "Make Me Feel It" first, and then like people always ease into the other stuff after that. Like, oh, okay, she rapped too, go some stuff. I got a lot of content, but I want to push out more too. So,
all right. So what has been the reaction to Pressure? Like, how have people been receiving it?
I've been getting a lot of, we want to hear more of this. Keep this going. We love this side of you. Keep doing this sound. We love this sound. Like, so it just seems like they want me to keep on like putting out these kind of songs, and I could definitely do a Pressure series. I mean, Pressure 1, Pressure 2. You know, like you know how Wayne keep doing his dedications. I could do that. But definitely, I'm not gonna stop rapping.
When you get the positive feedback, is that like extra motivation for you?
Yeah, it make me happy because it feel like, dang, you know, the work I'm putting in is not going unnoticed. So I love that because I'm putting a lot of money, like I'm investing a lot of money in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it feel like it's paying off. It's not going to waste. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, I love it.
Now, being a female rapper in the city, do you ever feel like you not getting a proper light that you should get?
I don't. I feel like when it's my time, it's gonna be my time, you know. And you know, like just like Rhapsody said, it's room in this game. It ain't crowded. I ain't even worried. You know what I'm saying? I know when it's my time, it's gonna be my time. So and right now, I feel like I am getting that respect. I'm getting the light that's meant for me right now. Like that's how I feel.
A lot of people would look at it and be like, man, I'm supposed to be bigger than I am right now. I'm supposed to have more views than I am. But I love how you just answered that, because a lot of people try to rush the process. And if you rush the process, then you ain't going to even appreciate the process. You know what I'm saying?
Life, yeah.
And it might not even last long if you rush it.
Yeah.
So what would you say is next for Lamonae?
What's next for Lamonae is I'm going to keep grinding. I'm going to keep on putting out new videos, new photos. I'm going to keep doing as many podcasts, radio interviews as I can. Definitely going to keep going crazy in the studio. The next single I'm going to push out is actually with me and Paper Cut Jono. It's called Who the Fuck Are You? Dope. Real dope track. Like, we trying to plan the video and everything right now. So, like, that's going to be the next single I drop on Apple Music. It's produced by Fatality and 808s.
Now, could you see because you like you say, you rap and sing. So could you see yourself doing like a 12-song project or something like that where you rapping and you singing? And I'm talking about like you rap the verse, then you sing the hook, like you two different people type shit.
On life, definitely. I can do that. I actually got this song that I did when I was in college. and I was going to NIU, I had wrote this song called It Ain't Hard to Tell. It was a beat by Fatality. Fatality used to give me all my beats back then. But he made the beat, and I was singing on the hook, and then I was rapping on the verse, so definitely I could see that.
Now, you spoke on networking. How important has networking been to, one, your career and bringing you to this moment right now?
Networking is everything. It's everything. You got to know how to talk. See, I used to be shy, like, man, I don't know what to say to this person, I don't know what to say to that person, but you'll be surprised. A lot of people are open to talk back to you. It's just how you present yourself. It's how you come at them. Like, I even had, I walked up to a radio personality, and I was at this club. It's called, what is the name? Renaissance. You know that club, the Renaissance?
Yeah.
I was up in there. I seen him. I walked up to him. Hey, how you doing, Lamonae? He, what's going on? How are you? I'm good. I was like, man, so, like, what does it take, like, to get my music played? You know, like, I know you work for the radio, woo. And he like, I'm going to tell you the truth. And he just gave me the whole little rundown. Like, people are not going to play your music just because you say, here's my music, play my music. Like, he was just giving me the whole little spiel. He like, you got to just know how to network. You got to know how to present yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to provide that product. People want to see it. Like, where's your jump drive? Like, do you got it? Like, where's your flash drive with the music? You're supposed to be able to have it with you, like, all the time. And I didn't have nothing on me. Like, and this was, like, years ago. But it was just, like, from there, I just really do feel like networking is key. You got to know how to talk to people. You got to have your product with you. You know, you got to have a card or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely like how like last weekend when I pulled up and DJ Scully was out there DJing, I actually had something to present to him. Like, here, this is my music when I'm promoting right now. He, all right, cool. Send it to me. Email it to me. Like, you know, so it's just how you present it, you know, but the power of the tongue, man, you gotta go crazy.
And I didn't understand that either, because like, I was a shy person. I wouldn't talk to nobody, you know what I'm saying? They be like, man, dude, weird to see. I'm like, man, I just don't know you. I ain't trying to talk to you, you know what I'm saying? Now, how open are you to criticism? Because it seems like people can be like, nah, this ain't the way, that ain't the way, and you'll be open to it.
I ain't even gonna front. I love it. Tell me what I could do better. Like, she worked for Power 92, Breeze Pacific. She was doing this thing with Breaker. And basically, like, Breaker, you submit your song, and they review your song. And, you know, what she had to say was, she was like, I love Make Me Feel It, but I feel like you can go back in the studio and make us feel it some more. She's like, you know, it's just like, I just want you to put a little bit more exaggeration in the hook, you know what I'm saying? She said, but at the end of the day, she said, I'm going to give it a fist pound. I ain't going to say I don't like it. I ain't going to say I do like it. And I was like, that's cool, because everybody is not going to like me. And then if you know what I'm saying, if you really feel like I could do something better, I'm open to receiving that, like, you know, so.
Shout out Music Breaker. They doing a lot for unsigned artists and artists on the rise too. So shout out Music Breaker.
On life.
Now, what's something you want to accomplish before the year is over? Because it's only, what, 3-4 months left?
Yeah. I definitely want to have at least 2 more videos done. Because I do want to shoot a video for the last song on the EP called Addicted. And then I want to shoot the video for Who the Fuck Are You and release it. Release the song.
All right, now this is my favorite question. If you could give your younger self any advice, what would it be?
I would have never went to college. I wasted time.
Man.
That was a waste of my time because I didn't finish. Like, at the end of the day, and I said that when I have children, I'm going to let them know, like, look, you know, if you don't want to do this, don't do it. Because, like, people don't understand, like, that could financially mess you up for real.
Ruin
like,
you low key.
I was blessed to been able to purchase a home, purchase a car, you know, all of that after that. But I really feel like I went to college and I played around. So I would have told myself, don't go to college, just find a job and grind with this music.
All right, now before we get out of here, anything you want to? Well, before we get out of here, tell everybody where they can find the EP, where they could follow everything Lamonae.
On life. So you can find my EP on every platform. That means Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. I'm on Amazon Music. I'm on iHeartRadio. I'm on Pandora. I'm on YouTube. If you don't have none of them platforms, I'm on YouTube too. So you can definitely stream me on there because my distribution, they put me on there. So I still get you know, you can stream me right there. And my name official Lamonae on every platform. So definitely, if you wanted to just Google official Lamonae, it'll say American singer, artist, and it'll have everything. So definitely, I'm right there.
Shout out to the Google me.
Oh yeah, they lit. Like it says American artist Lamonae, and it has everything.
All right, now I want to say I appreciate you for sliding through. You feel me? Coming
Thank
to chop
you.
it up with me. One thing you can't do is cheat the grind. You're not cheating the grind. You putting the work in. Like, a lot of people shy away from the work, but the work is what take you where you need to get. The more people see your face, the more people take you serious. Even if they not listening to your music, if they constantly seeing you, eventually they gonna say, let me check this out. Let me see what's to it.
So I keep seeing her.
Man, keep working, keep grinding. Everything that's coming for you is coming for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for having me and working with me. And I will definitely love to work with you in the future, for real.
No doubt. I appreciate anybody that reach out to me, because if you're reaching out to me, then that means you see something in me. Yeah. So if you see something in me, then I'm going to give you everything that I got. You feel me?
Yeah, you lit. You like super professional. Like, that's what people be needing. Like, that professionalism, it says a lot.
Oh, shit. I ain't never been called professional before.
You is, though. You is.
Appreciate you. But once again, thank you for sliding through, and this has been another episode of Conversations with Jay.
Yes.